9 signs she's trying to seduce you. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Apollonia Ponti, and I'm here to help you really understand if a woman is trying to seduce you. So today's video, I want to talk about something super important that you need to be aware of when you're out there in the dating pool. I want to share signs a woman is trying to seduce you and is interested in you, because if you aren't aware of these things, you'll miss certain cues. And if you miss certain cues and don't pick up on the fact that this woman is expressing interest in you, then you're going to miss out on opportunities, and she'll just assume you're not interested and move on. When you become aware of the signs a woman is actively trying to seduce you, the dating game becomes a whole lot more fun, exciting, and filled with possibilities. It's like unlocking a superpower or a secret code that opens up a world of romantic adventures and connections. So, if this is your first time visiting, I welcome you to click that subscribe button. And to all of my subscribers, I want to say hello. And also comment below, let me know what you think about this video or just anything you want to see or share any thoughts. So, let's begin. Let me tell you, there is nothing quite like the thrill of knowing that someone is genuinely interested in you and wants to explore a deeper connection. Just imagine, you're out there in the dating pool meeting new people and enjoying yourself. But now, armed with the knowledge of these signs, you have a newfound superpower. You can effortlessly spot when a woman is trying to capture your attention and ignite that spark of attraction. It's like having a built-in radar that guides you towards potential romantic opportunities. Dating becomes a thrilling experience because you're no longer left guessing or wondering if she's interested. You become more confident and self-assured, knowing that you possess the ability to read the signals and respond accordingly. This awareness allows you to focus your energy on those who reciprocate your interest, saving you so much time and emotional investment. Picture this. You're engaged in a conversation with a woman who exhibits all the signs I'm about to share. The chemistry is undeniable, and you can feel the magnetic pull between you two. Instead of second-guessing her intentions or worrying about misreading signals, you can fully embrace the moment and enjoy the connection that is unfolding. Trust me, not only does this awareness make dating more enjoyable, but it also creates a sense of playfulness and anticipation. You'll find yourself eagerly looking for these signs, these little cues or clues that tell you she's into you. It's like embarking on a thrilling treasure hunt where each sign you discover adds to the excitement of the chase. And when you spot these signs, it's an electrifying moment that fuels your confidence and drives your desire to pursue something meaningful. On top of that, being aware of these signs allows you to be more present and engage in the dating experience. Instead of constantly questioning her intentions or overlooking every interaction, you can relax and let the connection unfold naturally, because that's the goal. The sense of ease and authenticity becomes a magnet in itself, drawing women towards you who appreciate your general and genuine interest and confidence. Remember, dating is meant to be fun. By understanding the signs a woman is actively trying to seduce you, you're able to fully embrace the journey, savoring each moment and connecting along the way. So let's take a look, shall we? Sign number 1 is that she makes it abundantly clear that she's single and available. She'll make little comments like just another day in the life of a single girl, or even refer to the time that she's been on her own since her last relationship ended. She wants to set the tone so that you can understand that she's not interacting with you like a friend. Sometimes guys fall into this trap because they think that when a girl is friendly, they're automatically interested. But the same is true the other way around. A lot of guys assume that a girl's friendliness doesn't mean anything and don't pick up on the fact that she is interested. So any easy way to work around this is to pay attention to whether or not she makes any mention of the fact that she is single. More often than not, if a girl is just being nice and is not single, she will mention her boyfriend to set a boundary. But if she is basically telling you that she is available, I want you to pay attention. Sign number 2, that she's trying to seduce you, has to do with how she acts around you versus how she acts around others. If you're in a social situation like a bar or at a party, pay attention to how she interacts with her friends and how she interacts with people she doesn't really know or have have interest in? Is there something different that is about the way that she interacts with you? When you compare it to how she interacts with these other people, is she maybe more tactile with you? Does she spend more time gravitating towards talking to you than with others? Does she seem to share a lot more about herself with you than she does with other people? If you can see that you've been giving special treatment like this, then she's most likely interested in making you fall for her. Now, sign number 3 has something to do with this. It is eye contact. A woman who is actively trying to seduce you will spend a lot more time looking into your eyes than someone who is not interested in you, by the way. Of course, if you catch her staring at you from across the room, it's a more obvious sign that she's interested. But I am talking more about what the dynamic is like when you're talking to one another face to face. If she seems to be very tuned into what you're saying, if she's smiling and making like really strong eye contact, it means you have her undivided attention. Someone who isn't interested in you that way is more likely to glance around the room when you're talking, look over at the friends, or even be looking at her hands or maybe even on her phone. So pay attention to how the woman holds a gaze for you, especially if you guys are across the bar or out in public and she just locks eyes with you for that moment. That's a sign as well, and smiles. Next, sign number 4 is her body language. This one is huge, guys. Pay very close attention to a woman's body language when you're trying to gauge whether or not she's interested in you romantically. A woman who is not interested with you will have what I call kind of closed body language. This means that she's typically having her arms crossed. She won't be making eye contact. She'll maybe even have her chest facing away from you. Body language is such a form of nonverbal communication, guys, so it can be really overlooked. Just think about how you position your body when you're talking to someone you're comfortable with versus when you're talking to someone you're not particularly comfortable with or don't like. So look at how she's angling her body, if she's playing with her hair, or if she's even touching you, which brings me to the next sign, which is one of the biggest ones, is physical touch. If she is touching you, it's pretty clear that she's trying to seduce you. A touch on your hand or on your arm, even if it's super quick, is a pretty big sign that she's interested. Think about it. You would pretty much never go out of your way to make physical contact with someone you're not into, right? And then we have sign number 5, which is how she does or doesn't hold a conversation with you. If she wants to seduce you, she's going to want to talk to you more. She's going to try to get to know you better in a conversation. The conversations you have are getting deeper and deeper, and you can tell that she really wants to know more about who you are, what you like, and even what you're looking for romantically. She'll also be more forthcoming with information about herself and what she's looking for. She'll ask your opinion on other things or on things that matter to her, because if she wasn't interested, she certainly wouldn't care what you think, right? This is also because she's going to want to assess how compatible you are, and while you might fit into the life she wants to create for herself, if she's not interested, she'll just stick to small talk or try to get out of the conversation as quickly as possible. And she'll most likely won't get into any topics that would be considered more steamy or sexual. But if she is doing all these things, then it's good news for you. Next, we have sign number 6, which is when she goes out of her way to see you. So if she came to the party because she knew you'd be there, or if she asked if you're going to the work event, then the odds are high that she wants to make you fall for her. But if you can also be more subtle than that, you might notice that she says that she's happy you came to whatever event you're both at. Or you might notice that she goes out of her way to invite you to things she's going to do. If she's just being nice, she's not going to go out of her way to have more opportunities to see you and talk to you. So sign number 7 is that a woman is trying to seduce you is that she gives you compliments. She'll tell you that she likes your clothes and she thinks you're really funny, or that she really likes spending time with you. It's individualized compliments. And when women aren't interested, they won't compliment guys individually, at least not multiple times too. So if she's regularly complimenting you on things, then it's pretty big sign that she's into you. You get extra points if she touches your arm and hand or your legs or whatever and compliments you. Next is sign number 8, is when she laughs at your jokes, even if they're super corny. If a woman is interested in you, she's going to want to make you feel that she likes the things you do, and she'll want to communicate a sense of validation towards you. you. And one of the most common ways, though, which this happens is when she laughs at your jokes, even if they're corny. And last but not least, sign number 9 is when she makes herself available to spending time with you. Even if you've already had plans, let's say you invite her out to do something, just the two of you, and she accepts. You get even more points if she cancels other plans she may have already had, so that she can go and do the same thing with you. You want to look at consistency here too, guys. So believe me when I tell you that a woman who is interested will most certainly not go out of her way to spend time with you, but if she is making an effort to hang out with you, no matter what the activity, it means that she wants you to know that she's invested and interested. So there you have it, guys. The 9 signs that she's trying to seduce you and is totally interested. She makes it abundantly clear that she is single and ready to mingle if she acts differently around you in a good way than around others, if she makes deliberate eye contact, if she has great body language, if she touches you in the right places and tries to get close to you, how she does or doesn't hold a conversation with you, and when she goes out of her way to see you, is when she gives you compliments too, is when she laughs at your jokes, and even if you're not actually funny, is when she makes herself available to spend time with you, even if she already had plans. If you found this helpful, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel and share this video with any friends that might also be in the dating game. I know that you are trying your best to be charismatic and charming, and you'll never want to cross a line with a girl. But if you can keep an eye out on these 9 things, then you can rest assured that the dating game is going to be way easier and you're going to feel way more at ease. So if you want to keep on watching, I have this next video right over here just for you. It's called 3 Amazing Ways to Flirt with an Attractive Woman, and this one you do not want to skip. So go ahead and watch that next video right over here. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and remember, you are always loved.